Hey Lightweights! Today I'm going to be reacting to Hacksaw Ridge. This is one of those films that I know absolutely nothing about, besides the fact that it's a war movie, and based off of the cover art, it looks like World War II maybe World War I, but I think World War II. I don't know. I'm not sure. So I'm going into this completely blind, other than the fact that I know it's a war movie. So I'm very excited by that, but also kind of nervous. I do just preemptively have a box of Kleenex because it's a war movie, which means I'm probably going to need these. So yeah, I'm prepared. But definitely nervous since I don't know what to expect. With some of the other ones, like I knew it was going to be a tearjerker. With this, I'm just going to assume that, I guess, because probably that's just how it's going to be. But just like before Saving Private Ryan, I would like to take a moment to thank everybody who is actively serving in a military, our military specifically, and everybody who is a veteran of the military. Thank you so much for our service. I know I said this in Saving Private Ryan, so I don't want to say too much of a spiel again because I kind of already did that, but I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you and your service goes noticed in this household. We have a lot of military family members, retired Marines, Navy, and Army in our house. So I just appreciate all of you and just know that the LiteWeight household appreciates your service, and so do many, many, many other people who will be watching this reaction as well. So with that being said, please make sure you subscribe. If you would like to watch the full reaction video, I will be posting that on my Patreon as well. It should be up by the time this goes live, so you can check out my Patreon there for the full movie reaction. And if you do subscribe, I would really appreciate it if you hit the bell button too. I'm going to be kind of adjusting my schedule going forward. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to look like yet. So hit that bell button. That way you know when I post my content, because it's going to be adjusting, and I don't know what days to tell you to adjust it to yet. So that would be really helpful on both our ends. All right, here we go. A true story. Wait, is that Andrew Garfield?
Want a hand? I got it.
Dang.
Ah, you don't quit it. You quit it.
It's gorgeous. Oh my god.
Lock him with your right, Desmond.
Tom.
Get some ice.
What the hell?
I could have killed him.
Murder, it's the worst sin of all. And to take another man's life, that is the most egregious sin in the Lord's sight.
They're not even at war yet. I cannot be crying already.
Oh. Get it up! Get it up!
Oh my god, that's his femoral. Oh my god.
Did you apply this tourniquet?
Yes, sir.
Nice work. You might have saved this boy's life. You staying with us? You're gonna be okay.
Did he just find his calling?
Army physical's that way. This is for giving blood. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just being creepy for a moment.
I'm just here to take blood.
I'll give you mine.
Okay. I go to that room over there and wait with the others. I'll call you.
I always dreamed about being a doctor, but didn't get much school.
Where do you live?
Fort Hill, ma'am.
That's a ways. Oh.
Just 5 or 6 miles. But I cut through the woods. 7 that way.
You must really like the woods.
Yes, ma'am, sure do.
Where are you going looking all spruced and nice?
Met someone yesterday. Nurse over at the hospital. Her name's Dorothy Schutte. I'm gonna marry her.
You ever even spoken to a woman? I mean, one that's not family?
Spoke to her.
Come give your brother a big hug.
Come here.
Keep your greasy paws off of me!
Well, they all seem to be getting along a little bit better.
Well, Desmond, we can't take your blood 2 days in a row.
That's good. I came to get mine back.
You what?
My blood, I need it back.
Well, it don't work like that. We can't just give it back to you.
Well, you got to. Ever since you stuck me with that needle, my heart's been beating real fast. Every time I think about you, it beats faster still.
I never heard that one before. It's pretty corny.
It is. Well, it's a shame. I done practiced that all night.
I can't tell if that was cute or a little bit creepy. Clearly she thought it was cute, that's all that matters.
What's the difference between an artery and a vein?
Arteries spur blood. I think you need to practice your boy-girl dating talk at home before you come out.
Yeah, probably do.
I'll give you a book if you're that interested.
On dating?
You need to watch where you're going.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was too suave for someone who's never kissed a girl. Oh. Maybe not.
I'm sorry, I didn't think you'd mind.
You didn't ask.
I thought you might have liked it.
Well, I might have if you'd asked.
Good for you, girl.
You coming?
You gotta look both ways first.
Why didn't you say nothing to us?
Because he would have tried and talked me out of it, and I know what I'm doing is right.
Oh, that has to be so hard for him to see.
Nice uniform. Reminds me of how Artie Gittins looked in his uniform when we went to France.
Artie got hit in the back. It blew most of his guts and intestines out his front, awful everywhere.
It was lucky he was dead, so he never knew how awful his uniform looked. Get out of my sight.
I know it just because he's in pain, but that's not how you want to say goodbye.
Are you gonna help me, Desmond Doss? Or are you just gonna leave me stranded?
I'll help you, but it's gonna cost you
What?
a kiss.
That is pure blackmail.
Well, yes, ma'am, it is, but that is still my condition.
Hold on now. You ain't gonna slap me, are you? Because I'll fall off. I'm gonna take you with me.
Kiss me and find out.
I have to enlist. I won't be a medic. I figure I'll be saving people, not killing them.
So are you gonna ask me to marry you or what?
With all my heart and then some, you marry me?
Then yes. Yes, I will. As soon as you get your first leave. But I still don't like you at this moment.
Okay, well, I love you.
Shh.
Mama said come see you here.
These three were my best friends. I don't want to have to visit my sons here.
Daddy, I signed up already.
Oh, look at the heartbreak in his eyes.
I'm gonna be a medic. That's gonna be my way to serve.
See, there you go, thinking it all out. You know, whatever beliefs you have in your crazy head now, they won't ever play out. It don't work that way. And if by some, I don't know, miracle chance you survive, you won't be giving no thanks to God.
Come on, fellas, shake a leg. Uncle Sam's got you. Now say goodbye to Mama.
Here. You keep it right here. Where I'll be.
Randall Fuller.
Desmond Doss.
Call him Teach. No one understands a word he says.
That's because no one else here can read. The testicles there belong to a man calling himself Hollywood.
Reese Nolan, out of Red Hook. Where you from?
Virginia.
Oh, hillbilly, huh? You marry your first cousin? I'm just joking.
Attention! Line up! Move it! Let's go! Move it! Move it!
I don't think that's gonna go over very well. What? I don't think I've seen him in anything that's not a comedy.
Name? Andy Walker. How long have you been dead, son?
Wait, he still hasn't seen the naked guy yet?
I have a knife in my foot, Sergeant.
Oh, yes. Who
threw the knife?
I did, Sergeant. Private Krasinski.
Then I shall henceforth call you Chief, as a sign of great respect to your people.
Thank you, Sergeant!
Are you grinning at me, boy, or is that your natural state?
No, Sergeant.
I have seen stalks of corn with better physiques. Corporal! Sergeant. Make sure you keep this man away from strong winds.
Yes, Sergeant.
He still hasn't noticed Hollywood.
Higher! Everyone outside, now! I said move it!
All right, just get in my uniform, Sarge.
Should I ask him too, Corporal?
No memory of it, Sarge.
Now move your private parts. I'm gonna teach you how to tie a bowline knot. Have you ever looked into a goat's eyes?
No, Sarge.
Good, that would be unnatural. What do we got here, Doss? One for each titty. You were tying a bowline, boy, not building a bra. What is so funny, Corporal?
Couldn't tell you, Sergeant.
I'm glad he finds this so entertaining. He's too optimistic for me.
Get the ball! Don't get splinters! Drive!
What the?
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
You're on the same team.
Move! Hustle! Hustle!
Come on, Desmond. Come on, Desmond. Come on, Desmond. Get him!
Fine. Nice work, Doss.
Don't point your gun forward. I do not want to be shot today.
What's he doing?
Problem, Private Cornstalk. Is there not one in your size?
I was told I don't have to carry a weapon.
Come again. Step forward, Private. I can't be hearing this right.
Well, I'm sorry, Sergeant. I can't touch a gun.
Do you know why it's not possible, Private?
No, sir. I was just never supposed to be sent to a rifle company.
He's a CO, sir.
I ain't got no problem with wearing my uniform and saluting the flag and doing my duty. It's just carrying a gun and taking a human life.
You don't kill, that's all.
Yes, sir, that's all.
Is there anything else that we can do to ensure that you have a comfortable stay here with us?
He doesn't want to work on Saturday, sir.
Well, Saturdays, I'm a Seventh-day Adventist, so Saturday is my Sabbath.
You will obey my orders, period. If you can't do it here, I can't trust you to do it in battle. I'm putting you in for a Section 8 psychiatric discharge.
Okay, 2 questions.
Private Doss does not believe in violence. Do not look to him to save you on the battlefield.
Sarge, that's not true,
Private,
Sarge.
as you were.
Do medics carry weapons, though?
I will expect everyone in this company to give Private Doss the full measure of respect he is due.
Also, please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know a ton about Seventh-day Adventists, but they have strict eating requirements too, don't they? Or stricter?
So how come you don't fight? You think you're better than us?
No.
Whoa! Yeah, see, I don't think this is a question of religion, fellas. I think this is cowardice. Plain and simple.
They don't know he's used to taking a beating.
Hold on here. What is this?
Give me that.
This is a fine-looking broad. Please give it back, Smitty.
Please give it back, Smitty.
Do you hear voices, Desmond?
No, sir. I'm not gonna pretend to be something I'm not.
So you don't hear voices?
No, sir. I pray to God and I like to think he hears me, but it ain't a conversation.
This is Satan himself we're fighting.
I can't see that, sir, and that is why I joined up. But I'm sorry, I will not bear arms.
Perhaps we could help make leaving his idea.
Yeah, you restrict him to barracks and KP. He throws God at you. You throw hell right at him.
Doss, your area is a disgrace. It's a pigsty! Right now, everybody in full gear for a 20-mile hike.
I mean, I get where it's coming from. But it's like you're supposed to be creating a unit. You're supposed to be creating like a family, a brotherhood, and that's not what you're doing. And I get it's scary to have somebody who's not going to carry a gun in your unit. Like I can't even imagine the fear. But that's not how you go about it. I say like I have any idea, but that can't be the way you go about it.
Where's Doss? This isn't good for anybody.
Sure ain't what I joined up for.
It's okay, Doss. There's no shame in this.
Do y'all feel like Big Ben now for doing that? You proud of yourselves?
I got extra guard duty today, and I'm on KP this morning, so can't.
Can you identify the men that beat you?
No, Sarge.
Are you saying that you don't know who attacked you?
I never said I was attacked, Sarge.
You bruised half your body sleeping.
I sleep pretty hard.
I hate them. I hate all of them.
I'm afraid I can't authorize your pass. This is a furlough for men who have passed the basic training.
I put in for this furlough 3 weeks ago. I'm getting married.
It says you're not rifle qualified.
Well, I'm not required to carry a rifle, sir.
Doss must be allowed to work as a combat medic, provided he qualifies in all other areas of his training. And you have not qualified on the rifle range, Private.
That guy looks like my uncle.
Show me you know how to handle a rifle, and I'll sign your furlough.
I won't touch a rifle, sir.
I'm not asking you, Private! Refuse, and I will have no recourse but to court-martial you, and you will spend the duration of the war in a military prison.
She doesn't know.
Sometimes men just get cold feet.
Not my Desmond.
They couldn't even make a phone call.
You probably think I'm a real son of a bitch.
Because you are.
I believe in this book as much as any man. And just like any man, I wrestle with my conscience, but what do you do when everything you value in this world is under attack?
I ain't got answers to questions that big, but I also feel like my values are under attack. I'm prepared to give my life for my men.
You don't win wars by giving up your life. If I can't convince you, maybe she can.
They wouldn't let me call you.
That's so fucked up.
I've done everything they asked me except this one thing. I'm being treated like a criminal just because I won't kill.
You tried. Nobody can say you didn't. You don't have to use it, just meet them halfway.
Oh, he's so disappointed.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can. It's just pride. Pride and stubbornness. Don't confuse your will with the Lord's.
Maybe I'm prideful. But I don't know how I'm going to live with myself if I don't stay true to what I believe. Much less how you could live with me.
Do not think for one moment that you'll disappoint me.
It's so hard because, like, I get both their sides. Like, he needs to stand by his beliefs, and I totally get that. But I also get what she's saying, like, why can't you just shoot some targets and pretend and then not shoot anybody when you actually get over there?
We want him to plead guilty, but then he'll get a dishonorable discharge.
Otherwise, he fights them and he for sure goes to prison.
Oh my god.
I got on, sir.
It has to be so hard for him.
May I help you, sir?
I wish to speak to Brigadier General Musgrove.
Not without an appointment, you can't. That would be quite impossible.
If you would kindly tell him Corporal Thomas Doss would appreciate a brief word.
Private Doss wishes to enter a not guilty plea.
You okay?
When the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, I took it personal. There were 2 men in my hometown. They killed themselves because they couldn't serve. I got the energy and the passion to serve as a medic. While everybody else is taking life, I'm gonna be saving it.
Let him go.
Sir, I need to show you this.
I take it you are the private's father.
I am, sir. Thomas Doss.
Let me have the letter.
It's just so hard because he obviously loves his family.
Defendant's
but he's
rights
just
as a
going through so
conscientious
much.
objector are protected by an act of Congress, and he cannot be compelled to waive those rights. That includes, in this case, his disobeying orders to bear arms. Private Doss, you are free to run into the hellfire of battle without a single weapon to protect yourself.
They all looked so relieved, but like, why did you make him go through this process? Oh, they got married finally. Oh shit, they're in Okinawa. I don't know if he's making it home.
These are the guys we're replacing.
It's a huge wake-up call for them, I think.
You Doss? You and me and Paige here. About the only medics we got left in this area.
You just come off the line.
What's it like?
Look in their eyes, that's all you need to know.
Hacksaw. We climbed up 6 times. 6 times they threw us off. Lose all your Red Cross markings. Here, I got you a new helmet. One size fits all.
One of the really tricky things with Okinawa is that the Japanese were incredibly well dug in.
We get Okinawa, we take Japan. Take a breather. Our pals in the Navy are gonna soften them up for us.
And unfortunately, like he just said, it was vital to the Allies. So there was no getting around.
Nobody can survive that shit. Oh, but they can.
They did such an amazing job at showing the difference between the people who had seen the front lines and those who were just coming in.
These bunkers here, and here, is that accurate?
There's 3. Yes, sir. Maybe a little further back, but it's all different.
He's so scared.
Chance! Move out!
How can you make them go back so soon? Didn't they say that was the 96 in the truck just going down and now they already have to go back?
It's blood.
Where is it coming from? I'm afraid to know the answer. I'm not ready. I can't even imagine having to do this in real life. Oh my god.
Where the hell are they? I can't see nothing! Where the...
Oh!
Put your hand right here! Put your hand on there, Jack. We gonna get you under cover!
Oh my god.
Alright, let's go!
Oh no. Dude, this is like Captain America. Fuck. You're welcome.
You hurt? I'm fine.
Is he actually? Oh my god. Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay. Do you mean it's okay?
Give him a shot of morphine and move on. He's not gonna last a day.
Please, Doss. I ain't going anywhere. I'm gonna get you home. I got you, Ralph. Stretcher!
Get up! Keep moving, son! I can't, I'm wounded.
There's nothing wrong with you.
Hang on, kid.
You ever heard of triage? He'll be dead before we get him down.
You don't know that! Get him down!
Hey! Huh? Okay. I figure if we can't see them, then they can't see us neither. I got him, Frank. Where you hit? That's all.
Got him! Get ahead! Yeah, see him through! Push in as close as you can!
How can you hear? I'd have to say what, like 50 times? I'd never be able to freaking hear what they were saying.
Keep that tight. You're gonna be right as rain. All right?
How many people has he freaking saved? I feel like he's already saved so many.
Go! Go, Smitty! We'll cover you! Cool! Clear!
Stick it cool.
Was that a Wilhelm scream? What the heck? I know that from Red Dead. Dude's got balls of steel. Is Bull dead? Or is he just unconscious? Dude, your face is right there! Is it explosives in there? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, get your head down. Where is that? There's another one. Why do they have the Wilhelm scream in this? Oh! That was such quick thinking. Holy shit.
Go. Okay, what's your name?
Eddie Walker.
Also known as? Huh?
Ghoul.
Ghoul, you're okay.
It can't be a ghoul yet.
Where the hell you going, Dom?
Still more wounded out there, Sergeant.
I'll go with him. Be smart. Keep your ears down.
In peace, sons bury their fathers. In war, fathers bury their sons.
You need to rest too.
You ain't gonna eat them?
I don't eat meat. Help yourself.
I'll take first watch. When you get some shut-eye.
Jesus Christ.
Hell of a dream.
I got myself scared. I couldn't do nothing.
Rifle's just here. It won't bite.
Yeah, well, look around you.
After what we just been through, any sane man would be screaming for a weapon.
Well, I never claimed to be sane. My daddy's a drunk. He fought it for years, but it kind of got a hold of him.
At least you knew him. Mine could have been any one of 10 guys, none of them worth a damn, so.
So your mama raised you?
I knew her, but she gave me to an orphanage when I was 5. I learned how to hate quick, learned how to judge people quicker, and I got you very wrong.
My daddy used to beat me and my brother just because the sun rose and then whip us just because it set. I could take that. But when he would do it to our mama...
Get away from me, woman! That's enough, no more!
So that's when I made my promise to God I ain't never gonna touch a gun again.
Well, I ain't giving you mine because you're crazy.
It's so hard because it doesn't forgive or justify the father's actions, but you understand why he is that way. It doesn't make it okay, but I feel like he really understands his dad now. Everybody's dying so quickly, I can't tell like who's dying that I know and who's dying that I don't know. It's just like probably very realistic in that way.
This is Baker 6, request immediate support. Yes, I know that's where the hell we are, but I don't expect to be here much longer. I call an artillery strike! Fall back! Move!
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Get out of here, kid! Come here,
No, don't need plasma. Give it to him. Over there. I'll be okay. Go.
He's not gonna be okay. He's not gonna be okay. I don't think that's tied tight enough.
We gotta move right now. Come on.
No. Where are you going?
I'm scared.
Let's go help the paint. No, don't you do that!
Come on, Smitty. They just made me like you. You can't die now.
Come on, let's move! Come on! Can't help him, buddy. He's gone. No. Come on! We gotta get out of here! Let's go.
All of that for nothing.
Help me!
All right.
What are you doing?
Moving forward, how many?
32 only came down, sir.
Good lord.
He's up there by himself.
Put your hand on. Keep pressure on us. I'm coming back. Okay? Okay.
I can't even imagine being that brave.
We're at the edge, Jerry. Just sit tight, okay?
He has to carry him all the way down. Then not at the beginning.
Son of a gun, this is gonna work. I got you now.
You have to trust me now, Aaron.
This song is so good. What the hell? Oh my god, it's war. Freaking look.
Jack! Hold on, one of ours, hold on!
Tell him to call off the artillery on Hacksaw. Sit down, Jack. I'll get you a drink.
It's gonna need to be a really freaking strong one.
We just lost our cover.
I don't know. Oh god, stay down, stay down.
Doss.
Help me.
Play dead for just like 5 minutes. Just play dead for 5 minutes.
You don't have to trust me. Take a breath.
Oh my god, I'm so stressed out. Shh. They're gonna walk right on him. That's too soon. That's too soon. Did they get him? Wait, did they get him? Maybe just a scrape.
3 battalions got wiped out today. It'll take more than a day to get men in here.
Oh my god. Oh, that's risky. Oh, that's risky. He's lucky there's nobody down there right now. Where is he? How'd he hide? Oh my freaking...
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh, he's helping him too.
It's Doss. It's Doss. Be quiet. I can't see. There you go. Try now. Try now. I thought I was blind.
He's gotta be so tired.
You ready to get out of here? I sure am.
Oh. Oh. How many people did he save?
Please, Lord, help me get one more. Help me get one more.
I'm gonna need the composer to freaking tone it down, okay? sent down a Japanese too.
Let me get one more.
He's just saving everybody. He doesn't care who they are.
Son of a
He's
bitch.
alive?
Private Cornstalk.
Let me see. How's this? Okay, not bad.
I thought he got shot in the head.
Let me see.
Oh, it's the cheek.
Girls still won't kiss you.
What the hell is this?
How you doing, sir?
How'd you get down, son?
Doss. Yeah. Doss the coward.
Oh, you lucky son of a frickin' bitch.
You're like gum on a shoe, ain't you?
Give me this.
It's a bit late for target practice now, don't you think?
Jump on it.
You're kidding.
Oh, I'm gonna drag you.
I thought he was about to shoot somebody. I was like, aghast. I don't know, maybe start shooting. Come on, you can do it. The bra.
You gotta be kidding me,
You're the bowline boy, not building a bra.
Oh no.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
That can't be laughing. Oh my god. Oh god, his poor hands, his poor hands, his poor hands.
Doss is still up there.
Was that guy alive? Because I don't know if he's going to be alive anymore after getting yeeted off the ledge like that.
Okay, it's okay, Doc.
We're safe.
Look at his eyes. I had no idea he was this talented of an actor.
It's all right. It's all right.
They all respect him so much now.
Where's Irv?
He didn't make it. He died of shock. No plasma. Sorry.
I don't know. I think you just need to give him a medal now and send him home. I think he's done enough.
You've done more than any other man could have done in the service of his country. And I've never been more wrong about someone in my life. We have to go back up tomorrow. I realize that tomorrow is your Sabbath. And what you did on that ridge is nothing short of a miracle. And they're not gonna go up there without you.
You were supposed to begin that assault 10 minutes ago.
We're waiting, sir.
Waiting for what?
Private Doss to finish praying for us, sir.
I think if your God was going to forgive anything, it would be going up on the Sabbath to save people. If that makes him feel any better. It probably doesn't, but...
Let's go to work.
I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but they all seem so much more confident now. Wow, that's huge. That's huge. Did that really happen? Did that happen in real life?
Stop, 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 stop!
Okay.
He's going back. Gonna perform seppuku. Tell me he doesn't frickin' die right now. Tell me he does not frickin' die right now. Desmond Doss carried 75 wounded men to safety in Hacksaw Ridge. He was the first conscientious objector to receive the Medal of Honor, America's highest award for courage under fire. Like what they called him, Cornstalk. Desmond and Dorothy were married until her death in 1991.
I just kept praying, Lord, please help me get one more.
He said simply the real heroes are buried over there.
Blood had run down into the fellow's face and eyes. I took water from my canteen and got some bandage, and I washed his face. And when that blood was washed from his eyes came up, man, he just lit up. He says, I thought I was blind. And if I hadn't got anything more toward that smile he gave me, I'd have been well repaid.
Desmond Doss passed away at the age of 87 in March 2006. This was directed by Mel Gibson? I'm curious. I know obviously that was a real story, and clearly he had shared experiences that were actually put in this movie. But I'm curious to know like how accurate it actually is and how accurate that number is. Like at the end they said that he was very modest about the amount that he saved. So was it even 75? Was it more than that? Like they said 75, but it seemed like a lot more than that in the movie. And it said he was the first conscientious objector. Curious to know how many there have actually been. The character growth from Smitty was huge. I loved that little scene that they had in their little dugout and how you got to see a little bit into his past and why he is the way that he is, and him acknowledging that he was wrong and being able to watch him grow as a character, even though he was like a secondary. It was really well done. The fact that he still took the time to carry Smitty's body down to get to the point where Smitty wasn't one of the ones who beat him, but was a major instigator of that and a major instigator of his horrible experience at boot camp, to having that bonding moment, to again forgiving him and making sure that he got the respect and the honor that he deserved at the end. Just shows you his character. Just obviously his whole unit in general, watching them go from liking him to despising him to admiring him and being proud to be in his unit and being proud of him. They did a really good job with that. And the fact that, and I don't know if this is real either, I'm assuming it is. I don't think that they would have altered this for the story for Hollywood, but the fact that he didn't care who he was saving. He saw a person who needed help and he helped them. That's so incredibly admirable, and takes a really big person to be able to do that. And it's obviously very admirable to have a faith that's strong and beliefs that you stick to and don't give up on regardless of the negative things that can happen to you. So he just genuinely deserves, if this story is even remotely accurate, deserves all of the praise, and he really is the definition of a hero. I also thought it was really well done how they showed and portrayed the father's character, because I kind of touched on this in the movie. I don't know if it'll make it in the edit or not, but obviously his father's actions are not okay. They're not excusable. But that being said, they're understandable. And I think, or I would hope, that once Doss went back home and experienced war and tragedy the way his father did, that maybe him and his father can heal. In that scene where he said he held the gun to his dad and he didn't pull the trigger, but he did in his heart, to me that kind of reads as like he wrote his dad off. He shut his heart off to his dad, understandably. Who wouldn't? But I would hope after living through this almost shared experience, they would be able to help each other grow in that way. And maybe now that Desmond has lived through it, he can help his dad because he kind of knows more what his dad is suffering with. But it's always really hard when you see films or documentaries or things where they portray or they talk about PTSD, because obviously PTSD is we know now, we're still learning a lot about it, but we know of it now. But at this point they didn't have a name for that. So unfortunately a lot of people turned to anger, violence, alcohol, drugs, because that was the only way that they could cope with it, because there were no other ways, there were no other alternatives for them. And I'm glad that they were able to portray that in this movie, because I do think that that is something that's not necessarily portrayed enough. I think that's everything. I'm sure I'll think of things when I'm done recording. That's always the way. It was really well done. It was a beautiful film. Obviously, I got emotional, but it was still somehow inspiring and uplifting, even though it was showing horror and tragedy. They still made an inspiring film that makes you want to be a better person. I think that was really well done. Obviously, the music was phenomenal. I didn't expect that. I knew Andrew Garfield was a talented actor. I've seen his Spider-Man movies at least. That's really all I've seen him in. But he was talented in that. But I had no idea the depths of his talent. He was so good in this, and especially when he first got off, climbed down from Hacksaw Ridge. The tremors, his eyes, for lack of a better word, like the crazy eyes. Like he was riding on adrenaline and fear and faith and whatever else to get him through when he was up there. But as soon as he got down, it just all caught up with him. That was so incredibly well acted. That was so incredibly well done. And like when people touched him and he flinched away, like that, he just did such a great job with that. And he was talented throughout the whole movie, obviously, but that in particular really stands out. Like he did such a great job with that. So overall, great movie. Another one I will not be watching again. But a great movie. I really am. Obviously, like I know, I was a history teacher, so I know a bit about Okinawa. But I honestly like never learned about him, which I cannot believe. Never learned about him. Would have loved to have taught about him when I was still a teacher. That's the type of story in history that really grabs students and really gets students into being interested and fascinated with history, and that would have been freaking fantastic. So I'm definitely excited to look into who he was more. Obviously, if you guys have any recommendations on, like, I'm assuming there's documentaries out there, but if you have any recommendations for documentaries or biographies or autobiographies or whatever, that would be great if you wouldn't mind sharing those. But I think that's everything. Another fantastic film. A lot of you have been asking me to watch this for a long time. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Like I said in the intro, the full reaction is on my Patreon, or will be on my Patreon if it's not when this goes live. So feel free to check my Patreon out. Also, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. And then if you wanted to know when I post future content, I don't know what this was, hit the bell button. That way you'll get a little notification that I've posted something new. That'd be pretty cool too. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have an amazing day.